Everybody, let's enjoy that!
Hello honeys! I've collected all 19 unit dresses featured in the Aikatsu anime and I put them all together for you. Enjoy! 19. Aikatsu 8 Cheerful Pastel. So first things first, we're only counting cords that were specifically designed for a unit, and I've decided that the worst of them are the Cheerful Pastel cords for Aikatsu 8. I have a great fondness for cheerleading themes, but the brown stripes completely ruin these for me. I don't know why they picked brown, it's so out of line with the pastel palette. They would have been so cute otherwise. 18. Dreamstar. Dreamstar has both the Star Rock and Dream Rock cords, and I really prefer the Dream Rock version. The Star Rock ones are too loud and random looking for me to enjoy, so they've dragged the ranking down a lot. 17. Aikatsu 8 Prism Heart. I think I put the Aikatsu 8 Prism Heart cords almost last in my Angel Sugar ranking, so this shouldn't be too big of a surprise. I just don't like the use of leather here. I know tan and brown were trendy colors in Japan in 2012, but I don't see the appeal. 16. Luminous Prism. Very sorry if you love Luminous's prism cords, but although I appreciate the concept and these silhouettes, the execution looks a little cheap to me. The blue sparkly texture reminds me a lot of the cellophane material used for dolls, and I'm not enjoying the visual noise it creates. I'm also not sure where the green in this palette is coming from. I would have leaned more into the blue instead. 15. Passion Jalapeno Sunlight. I've made this comment before, but the Siesta Sunlight and Passion Sunlight cords look like an odd combination between Vivid Kiss and Sangria Rosa. I like the individuality you see between them, but the actual designs they ended up with feel a little off balance. The fact that the yellow shades don't even match between them is the most obvious example of the disconnect. 14. TriStar Trio. I want to like the TriStar Trio cords, but those staple appliques pinning the front of the skirt back are so irritating to me. They're even placed perpendicular to the visual flow of the rest of the outfit. I think the burlesque inspiration is interesting and there's some nice layering going on in these dresses, but those staples don't even match the hardware in the corset. What a waste! 13. Skip Sky. I've also talked about Skip's Dream Sky and Sweet Sky cords before, and they still have that brown accent trend going on, so that's fun. I think the pink sunset concept is really strong, but both of these cords are pretty inconsistent in their detailing. There's a lack of depth to them that makes them feel pretty flat to me. 12. Masquerade Military. It's pretty surprising that Mia Military and Hime Military got this high up in their ranking. I'll repeat myself here and say that I don't like the pairing of spiderwebs and camo print, but I can appreciate how well balanced all the black accents are. It's not the most elegant military theme I've ever seen, but there has been a lot of thought put into the asymmetrical elements. 11. Paopa Purin Candy. Paopa's candy cords are cute and have a great dramatic silhouette, but I'd love to know how you feel about the curtain style draping on those skirts. I don't like the way they move. They feel really heavy and restrained, and I think they do a disservice to the animation. I also have issues with the brightness of the boots and how dark the corsets are, but I do really enjoy all the candy accessories. 10. Dancing Diva Night. Dancing Night and Diva Night are kind of the bare minimum to me. They're individual to each unit member and they look good together. They each have some interesting asymmetry and a cohesive palette between them. They're just a little basic in terms of texture and silhouette. Still pretty though. 9. Cosmos. I am specifically judging the anime version of Cosmos' cords, and for all of their creativity in the feather details, I do find them a little basic. There are some really beautiful and subtle jewelry details that I appreciate, and I've never had a problem with monochromatic designs. The giant flower on Kari's back and the bow on Ichigo's give just enough dramatic impact even in their simplified 2D form. 8. Soleil Star Sun. Soleil's Star Sun cords give a lot of visual interest, and I think it's mostly successful. I'd like to see more of an early morning blue instead of bright blue-green in Aoi's sunrise dress, but I don't see much else that's out of place here. You could pick out the extra dark glove colors as a flaw, but I like the other risks they're taking in pattern and texture. 7. WM Summer Night. The balloon skirts in Aikatsu have consistently kept my interest, and I really like how they're used like budding flowers in WM Summer Night cords. As they love Moonrise side to their unit, I think they're really beautiful. There are still things I would change, like the draping on Mizuki's sash, but overall I enjoy these. 6. Vanilla Chili Pepper Gold. Don't be mad, there was a whole episode devoted to Vanilla Chili Pepper's gold cords, and I think it paid off. These are such interesting dresses. The silky texture is unique, the draped balloon cut is unique, and the jewelry is really effective in adding asymmetry and depth. There's not much individuality to them besides color swaps, but I honestly don't mind. 5. WM Summer Day. I forget how high I rank the Summer Day cords in my Vivid Kiss ranking, but I still really like them. The swimwear concept gives them room to play with some bright and fun colors, and I love how Mikuru has chunky accessories while Mizuki's are more delicate. The rainbow tropical theme is energetic without being overwhelming, which I appreciate. 4. Star Anise. One thing I will give the Star Anise cords credit for is being purpose-built for their big stage performances. The rainbow stripes on the sides of the boots may seem excessive, but they help you keep track of the different members when the camera is moving around these wide group shots. I like the white base color and each member's customized top, and the glowing rainbows are too cool to put them any lower. 3. Twings Gemini. There's a fluffiness to the Twings Gemini cord that is so comforting to me. The wings look squishy, and the soft but saturated colors have a strong presence. They're very dense designs, but are edited just enough that all the elements are still readable. There's also a lot of asymmetry to them that makes them feel dynamic and interesting. 2. Masquerade. The original Masquerade cords are gorgeous. It feels like they had so much fun designing for a slightly more mature unit, and I love that they kept roughly the same neckline and sleeve shape, and then went totally different directions for the shapes of each dress. They even gave Mia an extra fluffy hat to mirror the volume of Hime's hair. And then there's a totally different boot length. So much variety, and it all still looks cohesive. 1. Soleil Sun. I really don't mind if this is my diamond happy love shining through. The Soleil Sun cords are so iconic. I love the carnival theme they have, and the split tails on the panniers are a really fun detail to mimic the spiky sun shapes and designs. The colorful gloves are perfect for adding an extra theatrical element, and I think the subtle pattern underskirts were the right choice. They're balanced by solid color gradients in the top of the dresses, and everything is working super well for me. Incredible. Let me know your favorite unit dresses in the comments below, and look out for my premium ranking next week. Bye bye!
Perfect!